Oh, hi, laws. Oh, yes. It's Portal 2. Right. Okay. Let's get myself fucking ready for this. You know. So, yeah. Going back 10 years now to the release of this on the Xbox. Well, actually, hold on. Let me hold my speech off until I actually make sure that this is all working. Seeing as it's been a while since I did a 4K stream on thing. Okay, yeah, that is coming through. Yay. Right. That. And also that. Right. So anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, 10 years ago, played this on Xbox 360. Long time, 10 years ago, the world was so different then. Okay, this time last year, the world was so different, but no, you know, we all know what I'm talking about with so many million different things, but let's go back to a time whenever we could be a bit more carefree. 2011, well, I wasn't exactly carefree back then, but, 10 years. And I adore this game so much, not enough to have gone back and played it a second time, but, you know, it's very rare that I play games more than once, especially if they're more than... I'd say Portal 1 is probably the longest game I've played multiple times outside of, I don't know, GTA 5, with having completed that a few times, or even Watch Dogs, actually, Watch Dogs 1. Portal 1 I've probably played about 5-6 times now, but Portal 2 I've not played more than just a few bits and pieces here and there. So, with jumping back in with Portal 2 now, and moving forward from there to where we are now, and seeing how things work, how things are with the modern world, and seeing how it looks in glorious 4K 60, you know, on PC. I do believe I'm running everything maxed out on PC here, so yeah, running 4K native. Got some 8 times MSAA on, so you know, gonna have a lot of lovely clean edges for this, and yeah, I got my triple buffer VSync on because I'm not fucking crazy and I hate screen tearing. So, audio's changed. Hopefully this works well. I've turned it down a ton to get this working out well, but yeah, it is time. As you can see, this is as far as I played to on PC, so, you know, long way to go. Long way to go. Drop in, shall we?
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
It's beautiful art. Look at all them pixels.
You now feel
Beautiful.
Mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
I feel reinvigorated by the art. Sure, why not? Right, let's sleep, shall we?
Good morning.
You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you
Anyone
that
in
all
there?
test subjects should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
not emerging
gonna
from
open the
suspension
door
at this time
at any
will
time?
be assumed to have exercised his or her rights
Hello?
to remain in extended relaxation for the duration
Are you gonna open
of
this
the
door?
destruction of this facility.
'Cause it's
If you have
fairly
questions or
urgent.
concerns regarding this policy, or if
Oh,
you
just
require
open the
a
door.
Spanish language
That's too
version of
aggressive.
this message, feel
Hello,
free to take a
friend.
complimentary piece
Why
of
not open the
stationery from
door?
desk drawer in front of you.
Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
I love Wheatley. Wheatley's great.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Oh boy, here we
I
go.
wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that. You got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Right, okay, so that's...
All right, off you go.
I'm already doing that, Wheatley. So, yeah, it's nice to see...
Just march on through that hole.
Wheatley, if you don't mind, please, thank you. It's nice to see it looking
Yeah,
good.
it's all right. Go ahead.
Looking good and looking great. Fuck you, Wheatley. Right, I hate you now, right? Okay.
Good luck.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Now, while we're here and reminiscing, you know, the changes that they did make between 1 and 2, you know, just to add to the massive years, the years lost, is pretty cool, you know. I think the game holds up pretty okay for, you know, 10 years. The art design is fine, you know, like, I'd love some better lighting, of course, seeing as I'm a mad bastard about lighting, but, you know, it still holds up really well. And I'm glad to see it hold up as well as it is. And it's 10 years old, Josh. Hi, by the way. Right, okay.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Right. Also, laws, just if you are still there. If you want to jump in at some point and give your own spewing off joy, I am putting it on Discord as well. No thing. I'm just saying it because I said I would do it. So I'm just saying, if you want to jump in at any point, feel free to jump in, jump out. If you want to shout weakly,
equipment that passes through it.
if my voice is even being picked up above that. Or if you just want to squee at how beautiful it is and how much you need Portal 3, just you could just scream at Valve, you know, whatever works.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Ah, memories. It's almost like I was in a room just like this just last week. Almost. Seriously, just looking around and just thinking how this would look so much better with some, like, proper global illumination, maybe some ray trace lighting in here, proper bounce lighting off the walls and all that, you know, it would be... Oh, God, so good. Like, they do a good enough job of faking the bounce lighting, you know, it works out alright, but, you know, like, especially with actually getting through some RT stuff now, like, just seeing that difference is probably the only thing that holds it back as far as that sort of stuff goes. So just them actually having the artistic design in there is pretty damn great. Am I able to go break that? No, okay. Making sure.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Boy, we'll be waiting a long while for society to be rebuilt at this point. There'll be a gun, per se. Per se.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Oh God! Right. Well, you know, sorry, laws. Clearly, You're gonna have to put up with that a lot because you love this game so much. You're gonna just, I mean, you know, that's why you love it. That's a good choice for a ringtone, though. If I actually had my phone turned on for tones, I would have that, or something similar. Animal King Takeover, you say? Insert your own political joke right now, how things are going, especially like right this second. Right, I mean, actually, yeah. Right, okay.
Hey, you made it. There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
No, I don't want to go and have a quick look, Wheatley.
It's alright, no, go on, just have a look about. No, that's right, over by the podium, yeah. If you just stand by the podium and just look up.
Do you think instead of shooting bullets, that turret actually just shoots faff bags?
That's it, yeah. Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team. See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
I really forgot how good Stephen Merchant was with his voice lines in this. Like, really great. Actually, hearing it now, it's kind of like a delivery you don't hear too often in games anymore, and it's kind of pisses me off that like, especially coming so hot off like the bits of played as Cyberpunk and that, and how dour and dreary some of the voice acting is in that, to have Stephen Merchant actually, you know, come across as a proper character in the world and not just a voice actor is great, you know. So at least he had some good direction there, and you know, I'm not going to spend any time picking on Cyberpunk. Really, it's just one thing that can be heavily noticed with a game like that. Also, I'm pretty sure I used this as a screenshot of Shell way back in the day on Facebook for my cover. You know, 10 years ago now, obviously. I remember being blown away by this room the first time I played through it. Just you know, just because I didn't know what to expect, and seeing them build on that lore from the first game, and going into giving me hope for where we were going to go in whatever length of time it would be for the first playthrough, you know, and just seeing this increase in the lore over just the plastered cake as a lie stuff all over the walls in the first one from Ratman and that kind of thing. You know, it's God, this was so exciting at the time. It still is exciting. Like, it's still great. Like, that's some great work there as well. Some great stuff. I love this game so much. I love this whole series. Between this and like a few little snippets of what new Portal content would be like with the Portal Bridge Constructor and Aperture Hand Lab or whatever it's called, and a few other stuff that Valve have done in the Portal universe or have sanctioned in the Portal universe. You know, it's I'm really thirsting for more. Like, seriously, some more. All right, let's get moving on then. Right, so up here. Probably that room I was thinking of, Laws, there last week on Portal 1 was one of these rooms, actually, now that I'm looking around here.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Throwback to whenever they all bowed at me like that whenever I opened that drawer in the VR labs stuff.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Best smooth jazz, right, yeah. Remember your evacuation training. Just looking at this room, just imagining how it would look in 2021 with proper bounce landing on and proper, like, making these metals look like proper, making this materials just look like as they should, you know, it would be amazing. Consider this either a push for Portal 3 or a proper remake. Do 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 do. Alright, there, get this, throw that down. Get off the cube first, Shell, thank you.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Thank you, recordings. I will definitely disregard those. Alright, let's go up to the stairwell, right, so we get our, memories of our first little piece of, extra lore. Ooh, how nice. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, right. Totally 300 IQ. And yeah, I'd love Atlas and Peabody and anything. Are we still doing what do you call it? Still doing that co-op session on this? At some point. I think that's the thing as well. Like they have so much that they could do with just doing something in the Portal universe. They don't even need to do anything like huge story-wise. I mean, like I like huge story-wise, I guess. Like just something extra just for the hell of it, just to make some money. Like I'd give them money just for a bunch of new stuff like that. I suppose there's enough in the community with mods and that to go, but at the same time, I do want new story. I do want like maybe some sort of new person involved with the lab or something, or something. Maybe even a prequel would be interesting, especially with the certain stuff that I will talk about later on once we get to...
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Once we get to story moments later on. Right. Bum bum bum. Right. Bum. So that puts that down. So okay, that drops cube, which I assume is over there. Yep. Did I have a reason for doing stuff here? Was it? Oh yeah, no. I think I remember now. Right. This I need to get another box for up there. So, right. I take that button. Raises that. Yep. Then we. Right. Keep in there. Right. Okay. So do. I mean, close enough, right? Let's drop that again and... Let's look at that smooth jazz stuck in my head from earlier.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Wow, 1.1 volts, that's pretty amazing. Lauren also, so I'll press the button a few more times. Hi Josh, take care, thanks for popping in. Evacuation training. Really nice design on these lift rooms too, especially compared to what you got in Portal 1. Like they did so well with just revamping the whole of the Aperture Science structure.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
God help you indeed. May Dave Grohl help you through everlasting lack of physics. And also, please remain calm. Right. Bum.
They must not know there's a pandemic on.
Oh, hi, Loz. Welcome to the party of Portal. The Portale? Porte? The Porte.
Portillo?
The potty? Right, well, I hope Portillo's not joining in. Also, hi. Are you enjoying all your noises thinking you've got messages?
Luckily, my phone, I know my phone's on silent, so...
Okay, right, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but at first I was like, wait, what?
How's the game looking on, Still looking good, still looking great, still looking beautiful for 2021?
It's I think it was released at the right time where games like this could probably release now and still be fairly, like, considered fairly good.
Yeah.
Like, the 10-year gap isn't... I mean, obviously it's come on leaps and bounds, but it's not as big as a gap from, like, 2000 to 2010.
Yeah, it's I mean, look, like, the main thing I think's missing here is lighting. Like, I think Wheatley's Stephen Merchant's voice acting is still better than the vast majority of games today.
So
like,
good.
like, wait, is there anything, or is that where I came from? That's where I came from, isn't it? Right? Okay. No, but like with Wheatley, I love Wheatley. I love him to bits, and I do forget sometimes like how good the voice acting is, and it really does put to shame a lot of modern games.
Very true. Like, him and Danny Wallace are the two voice actors, because they're not voice actors by initial trade, that have stunned me, and I absolutely love them for it.
I assume that's Danny for Assassin's Creed with his role in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know he got quite hated after Assassin's Creed 2, Danny Wallace. I was just listening to a podcast the other day of games from like 10 years ago where people were like, "Oh, he's so much better now here in Brotherhood." So I suppose that might have been him getting used to the gaming voice line stuff by the time Brotherhood went through.
I think also his character was very jerky. He was very much a jerk towards Desmond, so
Yeah.
I don't think that helped.
Plus, like, especially it was an American podcast, and you know Americans and jerky humor, unless it's thing. What are you eating, by the way?
Fruitella fruit drops.
Still, I want a Fruitella fruit drop. That's rude, right? All right, it's down there. Okay, right. So, I can't remember. Did this game get a 4K upgrade on the Xbox for backwards compat? Do you know? I think it got an X upgrade, didn't it? I know the orange box did, so I assume Portal 2 did. Wait, no, that's not the right way. I'm supposed to go up here, aren't I?
Yes, it got 1x enhanced gameplay.
Very good. Wait, am I at... Yeah,
As did the orange box.
Yep.
And Left 4 Dead.
So pretty much all the Valve stuff that released on the Xbox then.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh boy, right, okay. I was looking to see if there was anything special up there. Are you able to get up there at all? No, no, no. No. Okay. Like as well, like playing this, I forgot like how loud the noise of the gravity thing for grabbing stuff is with the gun compared to Portal 1, and just how much changes made along with like just the incidental music and all that. It's I think there was more changes between Portal 1 and Portal 2 than there are between Portal 2 and games of today.
No, I think you're right there.
Good work getting this far, Future
Thank you.
Starter. That
Future
said,
Starter.
If you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Alright, well I'm on my way then. Bye, right, let's go. Fuck's sake.
I just love the dialogue. It's just...
It's beautiful.
Oh, so good.
I think I need to play Witcher 3 and something like that just
to ensure that sufficient power
get caught up
remains
on
for
like
core testing protocols.
apparently good stories
All
and games
safety
these
devices
days.
Have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Oh my god, please remain calm, but it's all upside down now. How can I remain calm when it's all upside down? I love these rooms.
I think my problem these days is I don't feel I have enough time to get immersed in a game anymore that has a long and good story.
I'm up here. Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Fuck you, Wheatley. Right,
Just pop a portal right behind me there, and come on through to the other side.
I'll think about it. Alright, fine.
Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready?
Oh boy.
1.
Fine.
2. 3! That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch... Ow! Ow. I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
So, one of the few extra facts I do know about the game is I know it's impossible to catch him, but if you use either cheats or whatever to catch him, that he'll just continue doing voice lines if he's just falling for eternity.
Right on that stick, over there, just put me right on it.
Which is, fucking be nicer to me if you want me to put you on a stick.
But, just plug me in, please.
Okay, he said please, fine.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching.
Really? You can't?
Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
I'm gonna sit here and watch you.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Fine.
Right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I open while your back was turned, and off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Hello. Hello, little turret. How you doing? Is this your buddy? I'm different. Oh, I want to give him a hug. Oh. That's what we need today. Lack of loading screens. That's what we need in Portal 3.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us.
Intriguing.
So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them.
Sorry, Wheatley, I can't make reservations. We're in lockdown.
Lockdown 3, Wheatley, on my knee.
Right now.
Fucking lockdown.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table.
We're in the future now. There's no lockdown here.
Don't go
Or
in there.
us
She's
being
off.
locked down
She's
in this
off. Don't
facility.
panic over. She's
you
off.
know.
All fine. On we go.
Imagine if GLaDOS was Prime Minister of Britain.
There she
God.
is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. I'm touching stuff. Wheatley, what are you going to do about it, huh? What are you going to do about it? Okay, let's go.
Okay, down these stairs. Jump! Actually, look at it. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Well, you told me to jump, so...
Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
I'm surprised Stephen Merchant hasn't done any video games since this, has he?
To my knowledge,
This is the
I know
main
the
breaker
bloke that
room.
used to
Look
host
for a switch that says escape pod.
Never Mind
Right,
the
don't touch anything
Buzzcocks
else.
before it
Not
went
interested in anything else.
to
Don't touch
Simon
anything else.
Amstel, is
Don't
it?
even look at
Yeah.
anything else.
He
Just-
did
well,
Dr.
obviously you've got to look at everything
Thingamajig and the
else to find
Thingamajig.
escape
I
pod.
forget the
But as
name
soon
of
as
it
you look
now.
at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the
No
next
idea what
thing,
you're on
alright?
about,
But
okay.
don't touch anything else.
Dr.
Okay, we'll look at
something,
other
the
things, but don't-
tiger and
you
the
understand.
something.
Can you see it anywhere?
It was a free
I can't see
game.
it anywhere. Tell you what,
It's like a
plug
short
me
little
in
thing.
and I'll turn the lights on.
Actually, I don't know it, so this is brand new news to me. I'll have to play through that at some point.
Let there be light. That's, God. He's quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Now, before we go on here, I did play this bit the other day. Did I skip the voice lines about him going on about not touching anything or not looking at anything? Because I know he does a long thing, because he did a long thing whenever I played it the other day, off being like, what was it like? Look for the escape pod thing. Don't look at anything. Yeah. So,
He does, yeah.
But he
Did you
opened.
just did you put him straight in?
I guess so. Well, hold on, let me load last save. Let me load. Because I love that voice line. So I thought he did that before the thing even came out.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber.
Okay, well, we'll start
And
here again.
She
Sure,
will
why
probably
not?
kill us if she's awake.
Gotta get the nice
I'm
voice
gonna leave
lines
the
in.
cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device and, by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Also, a note: no braces on your spine either. So don't land on that. Or your head. No braces there. That could split like a melon from this height. So do definitely focus on landing with your legs.
Legs.
Quick question: have you been working out? Because I'll be honest, there's no evidence of it. You know, I'm not like just a plastic cup. We will be landing with some force, so bit of grip, just using grip, classic grip. Right, let's go.
Oh my
Jump.
god!
That's
I don't
the
know
worst
this
that
go
could
on
happen.
for.
I just thought about the worst thing that could happen. I just thought of something even worse. Better plan, a new plan. No imagining of any potential outcomes whatsoever. Okay, just jump into the abyss and see what happens. Oh, it's still there. It's still in my head.
All right, are you done now, Wheatley? I think he's done. Right. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous. Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
All right, here we go. Let's not put him in straight away.
It's the main breaker room. Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just obviously.
Or did he do the speech the last time?
Find the escape pod. But as soon as you look for something and it doesn't say escape pod,
No,
look at
I
something else. Look at the
don't
next thing,
think
all right?
so.
But don't touch anything else.
But I
or
don't
look
have the
at
option to
anything.
put him in
Don't
anything. Maybe it's if I just keep
You
rushing
understand.
through stuff. It
Can you see it anywhere? I can't
cuts
see it
out
anywhere.
certain lines or something.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
Oh, whatever. Either way, I don't remember it the
Be
first time
light.
through, so.
That's,
Maybe we weren't paying attention.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, look at that.
So, the game that
Honest.
Simon Amstel
But probably fine, as long as it
voiced
doesn't start
is
happening.
Dr. Langaskov the Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald, A Whirlwind Heist.
It's moving up.
And it was
I've-
made by the same guy that did the Stanley Parable.
This should slow it
I'll
down.
have to look that up. I've never heard of it.
Oh, makes it go faster.
Should still be on Steam and it is free.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A. Okay. A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh. Portal? Portal?
It is Portal having a heart attack. Okay, I thought it was me.
No, it's Portal's having it.
As in, not me personally.
Hello.
Oh, it's
There we go.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.
Bye, Wheatley. Never see you again.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Right, here's hoping that's the only breakdown we have in Portal tonight. That was certainly something. That audio skipping was haunting. As does this fall.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Aw, turret, come back. Where'd he go? Turret!
I think it just got destroyed somehow.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to grab it.
Hold on. There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Oh. Oh, for God's sake, right,
Did
just spat me out again. There we go. This game's really... it's falling apart more than the actual, lab. Right, okay, do. No, okay, I can't do anything here, no. Okay. Cool. Oh, like secret rooms around here, is there? Nope. Boy, right, okay, let's... Oh boy, 19 of 19, huh?
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
What a bitch.
Oh, I've just learnt why the Stanley Parable remake is taking so long. It's because he's basically rebuilding it in a whole different engine.
Yeah. Was the first one made in Source?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was a demo and then they made it a full thing.
What engine is it switching
sorry,
to?
a mod.
mod.
Unity.
Oh, okay, Unity. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance of engines these days for independent developers, seeing as there's only Unity and Unreal pretty much that exists. Unless you've got the time and manpower to make your own. I wonder if Valve will ever get on top of the engine game for, like, community stuff again. Not to say that they still don't have a lot these days, but, you know, it does feel that, like, Unreal and Unity have fully taken what Source used to be.
Sorry about the
Yeah.
mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
I love the way she says deadly lasers.
Yeah.
Now, what would happen if I touch this deadly laser? Okay, that's enough. I don't want to actually die now. Boom. Get on this first.
Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Thermal discouragement beam. Can't even remember how well this game ran on the 360 now. It's been that long.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
Whee! Which corner? Me trying to fit to a door in 2022. How will that go? Wheatley, is that you? Right? Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh, for God's sake. Get me out of here. Ta-da!
Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Wow. You think they got, I think this is where the Tories got the idea for their, results for the GCSEs and A-levels last year?
Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Fucking savage. Jesus fucking Christ. See, look, GLaDOS is putting every single online troll to shame with all these insults. Like, fucking... Everybody's given up. Nobody's ever beaten GLaDOS for pure filthy savagery. Has to go there. Is there a second cube around? Oh no, I just that and then.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
GLaDOS, you're so mean to me. All I did was kill you. Don't be mean.
Sorry, had to disappear for a sec.
You're missing the savagery of I keep getting texted by Mum about what's happening in America. It doesn't sound fun.
No, our group chat's going on about
I'm
it.
navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Yeah. All right, well, that seems fun. Right, back to 2011, where things were on the
Simpler.
upfronts. Yes, back whenever I was. Well, you would have been looking forward to Muse doing Origin of Symmetry at Reading and Leeds.
Oh my god, I can't believe that's going to be 10 years ago this August. Holy shit.
They really need to release that on video this year. I mean, if that's what they could release as a fucking stream, right? Like a proper recording of all of that.
Yeah, because mum stayed home, so dad went with me.
Yeah.
And mum watched it on TV, and obviously she got a section of the
Yeah,
the set?
they did Newborn, Plug, and maybe Bliss. No, they didn't do Bliss, was it? They did something
Feeling
like
Good,
that.
wasn't it?
I don't think they did Feeling Good that night on the TV. I could be wrong though.
Oh, be interesting.
I think they only did 2 songs and then they immediately cut to the second half of the set whenever it was, you know,
The Resistance tour
Yeah.
set.
or part of it. And then it came out what that BBC couldn't do anything because Muse said they wanted to keep it special for the goers to the gig.
Holy shit.
What's going
God,
on?
it really is bad. So they've broken into the chamber, essentially,
that's
and
what
someone has sat up at the dais yelling Trump won that election. It looks to be a 12-year-old boy in the picture. But I don't, oh no, it's a man. It's a man.
He's acting like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking... It's unbelievable, isn't it? Well, not really. I mean, it's fully believable given it's what, but it's unbelievable how we got here.
It's like this could have been stopped. Like
whenever you've got Mitch McConnell
I'll
there
give you
sitting there
credit.
saying that it would
I
be
guess you
a
are
disgrace to
listening to me.
the
For the record,
democracy
you don't have to go that
for them to vote
slowly.
against
Waddle over to
the election that there was no
continue
evidence
the
for, and they're not
testing.
going to buy that. Whereas I didn't watch Ted Cruz's speech, so I don't know what Ted Cruz had to say about himself. I mean, it is a fucking coup at this point. I mean, it has been a coup.
I mean, and Ted Cruz hasn't even been the worst out of all of them. He's had like 1 or 2 points where he seemed a little bit sane.
Yeah.
But like when he's not even one of the worst, that's when you've got to sort of go, And Mitt Romney, who was obviously the Republican candidate against Obama,
yeah.
he's been very reasonable, and it's just a bit like, it's mad.
Well, I don't think I ever thought I'd agree with Mitch McConnell, at least not in 2021. But like to hear him earlier on going on about it, like fucking, like just it's crazy. There's no other word for it other than crazy. And
I mean, this is day number 6 of 2021.
yeah. I mean, it's coming close to like last year at this point, right? Because it was this time last year that we had the threat of World War III that we were waking up to after
Pretty much.
the Iranian general or whatever, and then all the stuff with COVID getting more in the news. So, thanks Trump. I really hope you go into political exile and get extradited back on January 19th. You cunt.
I hope you try to escape to Scotland, get refused, get sent back, and then get thrown in a jail cell and rot in hell.
Be lovely, really lovely. GLaDOS, have you any words? Any data points on horrible people? No? Okay.
Data points.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial.
Oh, I forgot about
Flight.
these things.
It was
Fuck.
part of an initiative to
Oh,
investigate
these are my
how well
nemesis.
test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
Good luck. No, these were. I hated them in the co-op that I did. I never actually finished it because I couldn't get by one of the levels that used these quite a bit and involved timing. But I was playing with a friend from Australia, so it was tough. Are you ready for your phone to go off again? Oh,
I think
yeah,
I've done the co-op. I've done it at least once.
The co-op level I got stuck on was something similar to this, where we had to like time a jump to collect a cube, and also like the other person had to place portals first in the middle of the air or
I
something.
think I know which one it is, vaguely. Yeah, I played with a friend from school, and when we also did some community created ones, and I remember we were so close to completing one. My friend had grabbed it was, I think it was a cube, as she was running back to put it on the button when she hit an aerial faceplate and got thrown in the water.
Fun.
And I still remind her of it to this day.
For the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
Can't believe I'm being fed carbon dioxide. How rude is GLaDOS? You think for someone that like died that she would have you know, coming back she would have been a nicer person
Let's
or
see
a nicer
what the next test is.
AI?
Oh, advanced aerial faceplates. Well,
A source tells me the Defense Department has just denied a request by DC officials to deploy the National Guard to the US Capitol.
Broken glass by myself.
So please take.
If it gets much worse, I might actually drop off Portal tonight and do it another night, because I do, if it, you know, if it fucking is something to keep an eye on. We should all do one massive group chat on Overwatch or something while it's going on, just to keep a thing. I don't know.
Feels like election night again.
I mean, that's why I said that I'll do Portal tonight, because I was like, you know what, they'll have their debates and all that. It probably won't be too bad. There'll just be a little bunch of piss babies outside and all that, but I didn't think they'd actually try and storm the place. Did Trump actually march like he said he would, or did he just fucking...
No, I don't think he has. Well, he's a pussy. He's not
yeah,
going to.
Of course, yeah. Right, okay, so... Boom. Boom.
Oh, if only there was one more, he could have done a Venga boy.
Boom, boom, boom. Splat. I want you in my hat. Right, wait, no, I have to go back here. Wait. This. Right, okay. So, boom. 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 There's a bit of a delayed Venga Boys song. Okay, so... We're down here. Alright, press a button.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
I mean, 40 minutes ago, he sent out a tweet basically turning on Mike Pence, so...
I mean, the rumors were that Mike Pence told Trump yesterday in private that he wasn't allowed to, that he wasn't going to do anything in regards to, like, fucking, that it wasn't within his remit, and there was no evidence either. So like, it's pretty much just Trump and a few cronies now, isn't it? And his.
I think Twitter's just died as well. Or Twitter's having a problem. That's all I can say.
Right. Right here, hold on. Right, in that case. Right, I think I'm gonna get off after the next loading screen because I want to have a watch of this. You going on Overwatch?
Yeah, I might not play a few games for a moment. I've got to write some cards, but that shouldn't take me long.
Around being useless. That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Rude! Right, pretty sure auto saves at every level, doesn't it? Well, it's a loading screen now, so that's it, auto saving. So, gonna cut it short. Who knew that Donald Trump would interrupt my Portal
Did you know that people with guilty
stream.
consciences are more easily startled by loud noises?
Ah!
I'm sorry, I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
I love GLaDOS so much. Right. We will catch up with this again probably tomorrow or something, or at least soon. Thank you for joining in, Lauren. I hope you enjoyed your brief little trip down memory lane.
I did indeed. Thank you.
I will drag you back for the next one, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, right. I'll